Hello everyone and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We currently, as you can see, at Poznan airport, and this time we going to completely a new airport, and it's I'm not remember actually. It's BILLUND. I don't know how correctly it's calling. It's Echo Kilo Bravo India, the call sign. Okay, today we're gonna using, of course, FS2 crew, SOP1 that will help us, and we're gonna using also GE6 RAW. We have first flight of the day. I'm gonna connect the APU. I'm requesting the APU. We extend the air stairs. Okay, and now we are ready to say that we are starting the pre-flight.
Let's start setting up.
Okay.
The aircraft start going. As I understood, without pushback. That's quite weird. Okay, the first officer start doing all the stuff. So we're waiting when he turn on the IRS. For now, we just put our. Actually, we will wait and we will do fuel. So we're gonna use, as I mentioned, G6. So we have 129 passenger and the fuel 5,000, something like that. Didn't have time to see. So we request refueling. Today is a lot of traffic we can see here in the Poznan airport. Okay, and we can select our region Echo Papa Oscar. Gate 16. Yeah, that's correct. Exactly. So, destination is Echo Kilo Bravo India. The flight number is Renair 280A. To departure, we can see here we're expecting runway 28 and dispatch departure one. This one. Okay, after XRB we are gonna join runway Lima 996, then we go exiting at Vavum. Okay, let's see about the arrival of the Echo Kilo Bravo India ILS 27 Yankee or Zulu. We gonna check Navigraph. Now we are waiting for the fuel. What is it?
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay, so we have GG6
Please don't load
here.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So we're waiting for the fuel truck, and then we gonna start our boarding, and we go. So we should have. We can go to payload and the
Fuel
block
truck
fuel
is in position.
5585.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay, he need to connect. Here we go. Very good. He connected. Now they will ask.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So we should have a 5585. Set it and we start fueling. Yeah, and let's request a boarding.
Boarding requested.
Yeah, the aircraft don't use the
I'm back.
pushback.
No issues on the
need to read
walk-down.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, because they will stuck now. Yeah, because they were always going to another aircraft. They don't have the place. Oh. Unfortunately, it's like that. So there is actually
Your crew
no
has boarded.
arrival.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, it's straight one. LS Zulu, we're using runway 27. It's a cut 3 landing, and minimum it's like 50 plus 50 plus our 50 from Renair procedure, so we're using minimum of 100. This is our departure actually. Nothing specific. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna using without the transition. Let me check actually how it's look our background. It's Loxa. Loxa we don't have it here, so that's all. Yeah, exactly. So we can activate it. As you can see, I hope you can see it's a 19 of 20 of 129 passengers. They are all there boarding. A lot of traffic and everything. Okay, while they are boarding, it's time to request. It's time to request clearance, so we're going to FSHUD and request a flight clearance.
Poznan clearance, line at 2808, parking 27, request clearance to BILLUND with information Papa.
Ryanair 2808, clear to BILLUND, Bravo 1 Bravo, departure, runway 28, initial climb, flight level 210, Billings filed, squawk, 6563.
Cleared to BILLUND via Zerb 1 Bravo, departure, runway 28, initial climb, flight level 210, Billings filed, squawk, 6563, line at 2808.
Okay, great.
Ryanair 2808, move back correct, when ready, contact Poznan Tower, 119.97.
119.97, line at 2808.
Frequency for departure we can see on the map. Poznan's 115.8, yeah? 5.8, 115.8 VOR. Okay. So departure charts 282 degree. 282 degree. Okay, flight directors heading also to A2. Initial climb was let me check flight level 210 straight away. And don't forget to load the baggage here of the payload. The baggage is 1000. Yeah, so 1000. Yeah, so 700 and 700 will be. The passenger are loading, as you can see, and the screen. Okay, so we can do now pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 187. Altimeter 1018.
Heading 187. Altimeter 1018. Parking brake.
Brake set.
Set.
Engine start levels.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
The door was closed automatically, as we can see. Very well. The baggage is loaded also, very well. Okay, let's do the departure briefing.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Okay, departure briefing was completed.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank
and,
you.
No
load
problem. Have a
sheet
safe flight.
is received.
Would you like the APU on?
Okay.
Starting the APU.
For departure, I would like to introduce you to our safety procedures. Please make sure that your hand luggage doesn't block the aisles or exits by using the overhead lockers or the area under the seat in front of you. Place items as far forward as possible underneath the seat in front of you. You can make the most of the available space by putting the bags in the lockers sideways. Please be careful not to miss anything.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Fall out when they are reopened. This is for your safety and the
Yes.
safety of those
Thanks,
around
let me
you.
know if you need anything.
Portable electronic equipment such as games, computing and word processing equipment may interfere with the aircraft systems and must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off for the duration of the flight. Please fasten your seatbelts ready for departure and make yourself comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, all portable electronic equipment and mobile phones should be switched off
Okay.
We are now about to start our
APU on the
pre-flight
buses.
safety briefing. We are now going to take
Cockpit to
you through our
ground.
safety procedures
Go ahead.
and equipment.
Please disconnect the GPU
As
and
this
air conditioning
information
unit.
is for your benefit,
Roger.
we
Disconnected
ask
the
that you
GPU and
watch
air.
carefully. The safety card in your seat area shows
Request
details
pushback and start
of
clearance.
Ground, Ryanair 2808. Requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, cleared to push and start. Ryanair
In the unlikely
2808.
event of having to use the escape slide, leave all hand baggage behind and remove high-heeled shoes as they may tear the slide. Please now ensure that your table is folded away, your seat back is upright with the armrest down and your seat belt fastened. The seat belt is fastened and adjusted like this
Before start checklist.
and unfastened like
Before
this.
start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked.
When the fasten
MCP.
seat belt signs are on, you must
V2,
go back to
1,
your seat
4,
and
1,
fasten your
heading
seat belt
2,
securely.
8, 2, altitude, flight level 2, 1, 0,
Takeoff speeds.
V1, 1, 3, 2, VR, 1, 3, 3, V2, 1, 4, 1,
CDU pre-flight.
completed,
Rudder and aileron trim.
Fail, oxygen will be provided.
free and 0,
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
completed,
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist completed.
This will open your oxygen supply. Place the mask over your
Poznan
mouth
Tower,
and nose
Ryanair
like
2808,
this.
parking 27, request pushback and start up.
Secure it.
Ryanair 2808, pushback and start up approved.
Anyone else?
Pushback and start up approved. Ryanair
Your life
2808.
jacket is underneath or beside your seat. In the event of landing on water, remove the life jacket from its container and put it over your head.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
In a double bow at the side. To inflate, pull the red toggle at the phone. The air can be topped up by using the mouthpiece. There is a whistle here for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, please study the safety card and take notice of the fasten seatbelt sign. May we remind you that electrical portable items such as games, computing and word processing equipment may interfere with the aircraft system and must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off while the aircraft engines are running. As this is a no smoking service, the no smoking sign will remain on for the duration of the flight.
Locking gear.
Smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. If you have any questions, please ask one of the crew. Thank you.
start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Double check, everything looks good. Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay.
Start engine 2.
Start in engine 2. Oil pressure.
$21, $22, $23, $24, and I don't. $25, $26. And our engines are starting. Very well. Buzz. I was thinking
Starter
also
cut out.
flight with the bus, but then I checked the
Set
flight
parking
radar.
brakes.
I checked the flight radar, and
Number
I
2
was
stable.
operating with mild air also, so it's
Waiting
fine.
your confirmation for a good
Poznan
engine
Tower,
start.
Naval
Start engine 1.
7476 on final.
Start in engine 1.
7476, wind 254 degrees at 6 knots, clear to land 28.
Clear to land 28, Naval 7476.
There is aircraft on the final, as we can hear. Why it's that's weird. That's weird. Oh, quite weird noise. Okay, confirm good
Cockpit to
engine
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Select the flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Let's verify takeoff speeds. 133 now, 134, and this the same 141. And the flight control checks.
Starter
Poznan
cutout.
Tower, Ryanair 624, parking 29er, request pushback and start up. Ryanair
Number 1 stable.
624, pushback and start up approved. Pushback and start up approved, Ryanair 624. Poznan Tower, Ryanair 624, request taxi. Ryanair 624, taxi to holding point runway 28, Bravo Alpha. Taxi to holding point runway 28, Bravo Alpha, Ryanair 624.
Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Ryanair 624, hold
Checked.
position.
Auto brake. RTO. Engine
Hold
start
position,
levels.
Ryanair 624.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Poznan Tower, Ryanair 2808, request taxi.
Ryanair 2808, taxi to holding point runway 28, Bravo Alpha.
Clear left.
Taxi to holding point runway 28 via Bravo Alpha, Ryanair 2808.
Level 7476, report vacated.
Report vacated, level 7476.
Ryanair 624, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Ryanair 624.
Wait. Are we fucked up again with the runway? No. Wait, why it's showing us on the web? Yeah, Bravo. That's weird.
Poznan Tower, level 7476, runway vacated with Alpha.
Level 7476, taxi to parking 25, Alpha, Bravo.
Taxi to parking 25 Y Alpha, Bravo, level 7476.
No, it's okay.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, Ryanair 2808, ready for departure. Cleared for departure, Ryanair 2808. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay, cabin crew, take your
Poznan
seats.
Tower, Ryanair
Clear on the
2808, runway
approach.
28, ready for departure.
Ryanair 2808, line up runway 28.
Line up runway 28, Ryanair 2808.
Ready to go.
send us traffic.
Ryanair 2808, wind 254 degrees at 6 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 2808.
Takeoff.
Poznan Tower, Ryanair 624, runway 28, ready for departure.
Just set.
Ryanair 624, hold position. Hold position, Ryanair 624.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Ryanair 624, line up runway 28.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Line up runway
Gear up.
28, Ryanair 624.
400 feet.
Ryanair 624, wind 254 degrees at 6 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Ryanair 624.
Poznan Tower, Magic Sub 7078 on final 28.
We're using turbulence
Ryanair 2808,
real setting,
contact Poznan
Command
approach,
A,
128
autopilot on.
decimal 2.
and you can see we expect
Ryanair 2808.
Magic Sub 7078, continue.
Poznan approach. Ryanair 2808. Reserve 1 Bravo. Departure.
Flaps
3,300. Climbing flight
Speed
level 210. Ryanair 2808. Radar contact. Continue climb flight level 210.
Flaps 1
Continue
set.
climb flight level 210. Ryanair 2808.
we should be here about 4,400. Good, and flaps up.
Flaps up.
Speed checked.
And we enough again.
Flaps upset.
Poznan approach, Ryanair 624, 1 Bravo, departure at 3,700, climbing flight level 210.
Ryanair 624. Radar contact. Continue climb flight level 210.
Continue climb flight level 210, Ryanair 624.
Set flaps up speed.
Set.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 072.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
What?
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
Command A.
Autopilot on.
Command B.
Autopilot on.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Lufthansa 828, continue approach.
Continue approach. Lufthansa 838.
Flaps 5 set.
No. We not lose. Of course we lose it.
1000 to level.
2500.
Radio altimeter alive.
Line at
Cabin crew, take
2808,
your
established
seats.
on localizer.
Line at 2808, continue approach.
Continue approach. Line at 2808.
Lufthansa
there is an
828,
aircraft,
contact Command
so-
Tower.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
We need to decrease our
Speed
speed.
checked. Gear
Runway
down.
9 at decimal 0. Lufthansa 838.
There is aircraft on the
Flaps
final.
15 set.
But I don't see the aircraft. That's weird. Okay, let's decrease the minimum
Flaps
speed.
30.
Speed checked.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Line at
Engine start
2808,
switches.
contact Command Tower. 119.0.
Flaps 30
Runway
set.
9 decimal 0.
Final
Line at
approach fix.
2808.
8 checked. Missed approach altitude is set.
Belong tower.
Continuous.
Line at 2808.
Speed brake.
Final 27.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Line at 2808. Continue approach.
Down.
Continue
Flaps.
approach. Line at 2808.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Command Tower. Line at 2 Whiskey Foxtrot. Runway 27, ready for departure.
Line at 2 Whiskey Foxtrot. Hold position.
Hold position. Line at 2 Whiskey Foxtrot.
$1,000.
1000 feet. Stable.
Ah, there is the aircraft landed. Okay.
Lufthansa 838. Report vacated. Report vacated. Lufthansa 838.
Ooh.
$500 feet.
Looks like go around, huh?
Line at 2808. Go around.
Go around.
Going around.
Flaps
Line at
15.
2808.
Flaps 15.
Below tower. Lufthansa 8.
Line at
Positive rate.
2808, turn right heading 067, climb and maintain flight level 40.
400 feet.
Right heading 067. Climb and maintain flight level 40. Line at 2808.
Line at
You're up.
2808, turn right heading 264, continue climb 2000.
Right heading 264. Continue climb 2000. Line at 2808.
Line at
Manual flight.
2808,
Autopilot
expect
off.
ILS Zulu, approach, runway 27.
Expect ILS Zulu approach. Runway 27.
Engage
Line
heading
at
select.
2808.
Heading select.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Okay. Not bad.
1000 to level.
Ryanair 2808, turn right heading 084.
Right heading 084, Ryanair 2808.
Flaps 1.
Speed
Ryanair
checked.
2808, cleared by LS, BILLUND, approach at 2000, runway 27, report established on localizer.
Cleared ILS, Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 27,
Flaps
report
1 set.
established on localizer, Ryanair 2808.
Ooh, very low, huh? Yeah, should be about 3000. But they told me the ATC give me 2000 only.
Bravo uniform, cleared by LS, Yankee, approach at 2000, runway 27, report established on localizer. Cleared by LS, Yankee, approach at 2000, runway 27, report established on localizer, 7 Bravo uniform.
One more aircraft on the final. Let's try to speed up.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Ryanair 2808, established on localizer.
Ryanair 2808, continue approach.
Continue approach, Ryanair 2808.
Okay, let's try to fly manual. Let's feel how it's handled with the real turbulence option on.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
For now I don't touch anything, it's flying by itself. Now we can see it's going a little bit to right, so we need now do some incons.
Ryanair 2808, contact Billion Tower, 119.0.
119.0, Ryanair 2808.
And we are almost 4 nautical miles.
Billiund Tower, Ryanair 2808, on
Gear
file,
down.
27.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Gear
Ryanair
down.
2808, wind 246 degrees at 16 knots, cleared to land 27.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder.
27,
Flaps
Ryanair
15
2808.
set.
Oh, this white dot always.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. 1,000 feet. Not stable.
We are not stable, I don't know.
Flaps 30 set.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Aye, aye, aye.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
We are
Cleared.
cleared to land.
– 500 feet.
Billion Tower, Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel, on final, 27.
Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel, continue approach.
Lights.
Continue approach, Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel.
Continue.
30,
Landing.
20, 10.
Ryanair 2808, report vacated.
Speed brake up.
Report vacated. Ryanair
Reversals
2808.
normal.
Terminal on the right. Okay, we can try to speed up.
60 knots.
Checked.
Because behind us another aircraft. To prevent his go wrong.
Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel, go around.
We go.
Go around, Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel.
Billiund Tower, Ryanair 2808, runway vacated with
On behalf of the
Foxtrot.
captain and the entire crew, we'd like
Ryanair
to
2808, taxi to gate 295 Foxtrot.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Taxi to gate 295 Foxtrot, Ryanair 2808.
Seatbelt signs have been switched.
Foxtrot is where? This one, right? So we request the G6. Okay, let's look in now, yeah. APU is starting, as we can hear. Everything good. First officer working perfectly. Flight directors, we no need. Landing slide off. Engine start switches off. Perfect. He did everything. So we just need to taxi.
APU on the buses.
I hope 29er is not there. Where is the aircraft? Norwegian.
Airline. Thank you very much for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
Maybe that's where is the stairs. Actually, I don't know, and they looks like air bridge. 29er, and so this is 26, 27, 28. Okay, yeah, so should be next hour. Exactly. Okay, the marshal are waiting us. Okay, perfect. Holding brakes, and we will press
3
parking
minutes.
brake. Set. Engine. Start switches.
Lights and doors.
Check.
Ah, okay, he doing. Okay.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check.
Very good parking. Very good. So I think we're gonna use air bridge here. So we're going to FS setting ground services. We will put here jetway. And we will ask G6 to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. So today I have tested. I did a first flight with using G6 Pro. I very like it. FS2 crew SOP1 also working amazing. We perform a go around with the FS2 crew and engage it at FS2 crew when the tower gave us a go around, and quite good. Just from the FSHUD should be more vectoring, because they give us immediately a back turn and then clear us. But
Passengers to boarding started.
as you saw, we need like fly a little bit more, because if they give us, we'll do like that. No, it's not correctly a little bit. All rest is good. Let me check our landing rate. It's was minus 182. It's perfect. We can file our PREP. Okay, thank you for watching.